Hey, what's going on, man? Hola, amigo, ¿cómo estás? Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Welcome to another subscriber replay. This time we have Dutch Jojo of the BNEF2 clan. He is in the Panther 2. We're on Windstorm and Standard Battle. So I'm pretty excited about this replay for the main reason that, well, first, I haven't seen it, so that's always a plus. You know, I don't know what's coming. But perhaps more importantly is this is the first Panther 2 sub replay video that we've had on the channel. I have a couple of my Panther 2 replays, and I don't think the Panther 2 necessarily works for me. I know it's going to be working for Dutch Jojo here, so that's why I'm really excited to see it. And also because Dutch Jojo, this is his first sub replay on the channel as well. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So far, we have a pretty decent split. We got enough guys, you know, to form basically a solid line. I wish this IS, I don't know what the heck this guy's doing down here at HJ3/4, this little corner down here. Doing something, but, you know, who knows what. He is side scraping. Well, he's side scraping for those dudes that are coming down the street there, not the ones coming that might possibly come around the corner. He's got the 88 on this too. It's a it's the 88 that you can also get on the Tigers. 240 damage, 203 pen. He's not going with the long 75, so I was kind of curious to see if he would use the 75 or the 88. While the 75 has phenomenal accuracy and fire rate, it just can't pen. Boom. That's alright, you took a shot, didn't work out, it's okay, you've got 53 other rounds that you can use. Now he does have a camo net on this too, that's interesting. Yeah, that's perfect. When you don't pay attention like that and they back up right into your line of fire, you can't complain with that. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to mention is this is a tier 8 game. And that's what the Panther 2 is a tier 8 German medium tank. So that's good because what he did there is he just displaced, got around behind him. Everybody was attacking, watching these heavy tanks down here, H8, H9, that area. So what does he do? He backs out, he gets around behind him and takes a quick shot, gets a shot in one of them there. Then he backs off because that Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger could really put a hurting on him. Good map awareness. Using the speed to get in there, get a shot off, and get out. It's exactly what you gotta do with this thing. There you go. There you go. Shoot the more dangerous tank. So even though they did really good in the city here, they're getting pushed in the north and in the west. So Dutch Jojo is doing the correct thing to do, and he's going back to base. Good play here. Well, a little help with the VK. T-44, he's one-shotted. Or he can get one-shotted, that is. So that makes it a little bit easier. Down 2 tanks. So he does the right maneuver here. He decides to key in on that T-43. He doesn't go over the hill and try to take a shot on that T-44. Even though the guy's one shot from death. He would expose way too much of his tank. He'd get shot from probably 3 different sides, 3 different tanks. T-34, T-44, T-43. He does the right thing. Stops, makes sure that T-43 is destroyed before he moves forward. Good job, dude. There he is. Good night. Takes out the quick kill. Nice snapshot. Now it's just a rout on this T-34. Watch it. He's gonna see ya. There you go. Side of the turret. Good job here, dude. Really good. Not being stupid and throwing your tank away and getting shot in the front. He sees that the T-34 is looking at him. What does he do? He backs up. That's exactly what you need to do. A lot of new players, they probably just sit there and take those shots right straight on. Figure, you know what, I got the HP for it. And while that's true, you do have the HP for it. You don't know if you're going to have the HP for it for the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? If he takes you down to half health or maybe even quarter of your health, or maybe he puts an engine fire on these Panther 2s and a regular Panther. So basically almost every German tank, really. These things love to be on fire. So smart idea to get back. Not take those hits if you don't need to. I think this thing has about a 5 or 6 second reload. I'm not quite sure. And just as I go through explaining that whole thing about what's good for him to get back, he sat there and took that one. And he noticed it hit his engine and it damaged it too. So he was actually pretty lucky there that he didn't have an engine fire. But at this point, it's basically over. Although, truth be told, they've got 2 tier 8s and then a tier 7. We've got 2 6s and 2 8s. And Dutch JoJo's basically the only one with any real kills. So if he gets knocked out here, it could be bad news bears. Just a touch high. Gotta angle your tank a little bit here, bro. Ooh, heat, and it bounces. So how are you gonna handle this? This is interesting. Yeah, so he's gonna scrape. You gotta angle the other way. There you go. It's a little bit better. Turn a little bit more to the right though. Yeah, you ain't gonna fall for it. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Gets it just inside so that he can get some damage on that tank. Good shooting. Way to pay attention and way to shoot at the right spot. Good awareness, dude. Good awareness. So now, what are you doing? Waffenträger's got 3 kills. How much health does he have? I'm trying to think, is that the right choice to have that VK come with him? And I think it is. Technically, yes. He's leaving, by telling him to come with him and having him come with, he's leaving his cap open, right? But if you're that Rheinmetall Borsuk Waffenträger and you're being capped, you're going to go for your cap. You're not going to think to go to the other side and try to out-cap him, right? Because there's two tanks and there's only one of you. And the guy's got the 3 kills. I don't think he would. I think he would go back to cap and try to attack it. So with that happening, you'd need the 2 tanks there just for one to be a distraction, if nothing else, while the other one maneuvers to try to be able to knock him out. So I think that is the correct choice. Nice. He approaches it from behind that little hill there. That's good. Using the terrain to his advantage. And he's just sneaking it. There he is. And what do you know? He's back at the cap watching it. And now he's trying to key in on that VK. Good job. Good job, dude. Way to call that one out. I think that was a correct decision. I think that was good. Nothing else, he was a decoy. Overall, excellent gameplay. Nice to see him outmaneuvering your opponent. With the medium tank, you didn't see him up there trying to do toe-to-toe stuff with anybody, right? He was just trying to maneuver around, get behind dudes, and shoot him from behind. That's exactly what you got to do with this tank, especially if you got that 75 on there, because that thing does not have pen for nothing. With the 88, you get the 203 pen, so you're doing a little bit better, but with that 75, nowhere near as good, so you have to be a lot more sneaky, super secret squirrel kind of stuff. But anyway, Dutch, you got 7 good kills here. Let's go take a look at your slides. Okay, so Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. Great job, dude. 43,312 credits earned, 1,456 XP earned. Couple nice medals there, Top Gun and High Caliber, I believe. See all the different tanks that this guy damaged. Wow. It's quite a roster there, isn't there? Let's move on to the second. And it's not sorted. I forgot to sort it by damage dealt. Although I know it's safe to say that he did the most damage. He's got 4,549 damage dealt. Next closest guy on his team is the T-34 with 2,748. Opposing team, their best tank was the AMX AC MLE. I think that's a tier 7, tier 6 with 2,828. Maybe that's a tier 8. Not quite sure. But yeah, by far he had the best damage, or the most damage dealt. Let's move on to the final. Okay, 27 shots fired, 24 direct hits, 21 pens. So that's nice. It's nice that almost all of his shots actually penetrated. He was hit 5 times, 4 of them penned, 1 non-pen. With this thing, you're really not going to bounce unless you do some pretty darn good angling. Received 43,000 credits. Auto repair the vehicle was 10,000, and that was in the red, so that's kind of getting close to a full vehicle. Auto resupply the ammo is 6,800, and for the consumables is 3,000. He had to use the repair kit for his engine for a total of 22,970 credits earned. Overall, great game. Not a premium player either. It's always interesting to see whether dudes are premium or not. I think it was just a great gameplay altogether. You did a lot of really good stuff there. Paying attention where you were shooting, like on that T-69. Outmaneuvering your opponent, getting behind him before you were shooting. There was a couple times where I wish you would have angled more. You know, when you start to get towards the end of the gameplay, you stood back from that T-44. You didn't crest that ridge and expose yourself to all the different fire. But then you took a big shot from that. What the heck? That I can't remember what the tank was. But you took a big shot from that tank destroyer. And it's arguable. I mean, you were out in the open, yes, and you were zooming in, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think you might have been able to try to do something, maybe, if nothing else, angling the tank or something, but perhaps I'm wrong. But overall, great gameplay. You did a great job. You finished to the end, using terrain to your advantage, the whole 9. A lot of good stuff that you guys can learn from this. And obviously, you did a good job because you wouldn't get a Master Badge Ace Tanker in a Panther 2 if you didn't know what you were doing. This is a tank that you have to play it well in order to get the Master Badge Ace Tanker. So it's not something that you can just fall into and do a great job with it like you could with, I don't know, like a Tiger 2 or something. They're a little bit easier, a little bit more friendly to newer players or players that aren't as skilled. So, long rambling diatribe. In sum, you did a great job. Thanks for sending it in. If you have a replay and you want me to take a look at it, go ahead and send it to me at dami024@gmail.com. You can either send me a link to WoTreplays.com, which I prefer because it makes it a little bit easier for me, or you can send me the replay file with the 3 slides as well. Either one's fine, but I do prefer the WoT replays. Please leave any comments down below. Let him know how good of a job that he did, because he did do a great job here. It was an excellent gameplay, by far better than anything I can really do with the Panther 2. And yeah, please like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Also, I am on Twitter, so if you have a Twitter, please follow me at Dami024. That's again Twitter. My Twitter thingamabobber there is at Dami DOMMY024. And with that, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care and have a great day. Bye.